I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this,
Hey, you guys, I am your host, the Real Lovely C, and I'm here to bring you this show that I have really fallen in love with. It's called Love After Lockup. I have a co-host that I'm waiting on that's going to do the show with me, but y'all, it is a lot on this going on with this show. There is a lot that's going on with this show. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all like this show as much as I do. So you got Justine and Michael, Gabby and Chris, Nathan and Styler, Monique and Dirk. And Monique and Dirk got a whole lot going on. And so does Gabby and Chris. I got some news on both of them. Justin and Michael, Eris and Cameron, Ashley and Travis. So it started out Skylar and Nathan. Skylar was upset because he hadn't answered his phone till 6, almost to around 4 o'clock p.m. It was 4 hours. Now, you know, 2 of her previous boyfriends OD. So she was scared because she hadn't heard from him. He hadn't answered the phone. And both of them allegedly used to use. So both of them has been upset, and both of them has been in jail. So she was upset because she got lost. Like I said, 2 of her other boyfriends due to an overdose. Justin and Michael, 3 days out of jail. He has kids, and their mothers are not communicating with Michael. So Justin, hold on, there go Prissy. Hey Prissy, how you, girl?
Hey girl, I couldn't find the app. It didn't show up.
You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. Don't even worry about it. So we on Justin and Michael. So Justine and Michael. So Justine and Michael, they're 3 days out. He's 3 days out of jail, and he has kids from previous relationships, and their mothers aren't communicating to Michael. Justine apologized to Michael's mother. It was because his mother didn't like the fact that Justine's daughter has tattoos, and she questioned her parenting. And Justine and her had some words. She really was stereotyping Justine after she apologized, which she really had nothing to do to apologize for her in the first place. I don't think she had to apologize, because if she approved for her daughter to get a tattoo, she should have been be able to get a tattoo. What you think about it?
Yes, if her mother was the one she asked for, as her daughter asked for the tattoo, and her mother was satisfied with giving it to her, then there was nobody business but hers and the daughters. I don't see where it was a
Exactly.
problem. I don't see where it was
That's
a
how I
problem.
feel. Me neither. So, Michael said he want them to squash these things, squash the problem, start off fresh. Michael said that they are all his main ladies, but his mom was dead wrong. She was dead wrong. It was hard for Michael to see his kids leave because they live in another state, in Rhode Island. So he can't leave the state to see them. They live in Rhode Island, and Michael he lives in Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
So, girl, we got some tea on. After I talk about this, and I'm gonna pull this tea up on Monique and Derek. Monique and Derek are in the damn car being chased, and Monique is losing her mind, girl. They got the security in the car and the cameraman in the car all with them. Monique speeding. This white car is chasing them at the gas. It started at the gas station, right? And then someone called Derek name. So Derek knows who's in this car. He's using Monique. He is using Monique allegedly, in my opinion. I feel like he is using her. For him to be sitting in the back seat just telling her not to stop. He got what do you think about that? He know who was in the car, but he was lying about it.
Yeah, he know who in the car. I know he got some idea anyway. But Monique is suspicious of him anyway. She's suspicious of him.
And then the big discussion is that $506 lobster dinner, crab dinner, and that the big dinner that they had the night before.
Hmm.
And I feel like he trying to see what's in Monique's pocket. You understand what I'm saying? That meal costs 500 something dollars. You got lobster tails, crab legs, and all of that. The bill come up to $500, and you didn't even eat all the damn food. And then you're gonna ask her to let you want to go to the casino with this guy, and you want her to go to the ATM machine. She ready to go to
But
bed. What
but
do
he
you
couldn't go anyway. He couldn't go in there. He didn't have an ID, right?
He ain't had no damn ID. He went there. She took him. She was mad, but she took him, but he didn't have no ID. So that didn't work. So he got
What did he
he
do?
So he not there to stop. He got a call to come see his grandma because she had a small time to live, and the family member called. I believe the sister set this whole thing up because she don't like Monique.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And
Monique,
wanted to fight, and she wanted to fight Monique.
Monique, a
Go
big
ahead,
girl.
yeah. But in the same person, I feel like Monique catfish Derek because her Instagram picture, I reached out to her. I didn't get a response, but her Instagram picture got her looking 200 pounds smaller.
Wow.
So, I checked her Instagram picture out. It's beautiful. I'm not saying she's not a beautiful woman, but she don't look nothing like that Instagram picture. I mean, nothing like that Instagram picture at all.
But he still had to know how big. Won't she going to visit him and stuff?
No, they was communicating like they met like through the pen pal on Facebook,
Wow,
and
wow. He probably
they
got something to do with that. Then he got something to do with. He tried to get rid
they
of
was
her.
communicating. He didn't. He got somebody else. I truly believe. I truly believe he got somebody else, and he using her as a sugar mama. I really believe that because He did not see her until the day he got out. And they had been talking for 3 years. 2 to 3 years.
Wow.
The family don't like her. So, girl, let me move on because I got a whole show lined up. This might take a minute, so I'm trying to get through this right quick. So they finally get to safety. One person jumped out of the car, and Derek he admitted he know who was in the car in his confessionals. You know how they do the confessionals and they talk. He admitted he knew who was in that car. But he act like he didn't. He said, I felt so bad for Monique though, but I see how Derek is trying to keep peace by not responding to his sister. He not responding to them at all. And it's a whole lot with Derek. I had a whole lot of information on it, girl. I lost it because something else came up. Girl, Gabby and Chris. Before I got married, they got married the day he got out. And the family said, the mother and his sister said that they was not gonna last. Okay. He went to the halfway house for 60 days. He got out and he went to go see Gabby. But before I get into all of this, he whooped her ass.
What?
He whooped her ass, girl. He whooped her ass and broke her tooth. And now he locked back up.
What?
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna read the whole article. I'm gonna do that at the end. So let's go ahead on and talk about them right now. So Chris slept on the sofa all night because Gabby was upset when she looked at his phone records. She had his phone records while he was in the halfway house and he was talking to other women. So she called the numbers back and they were women. So she was mad at Chris. So she made him sleep on the sofa. He took the train to her house. So he is cooking breakfast for her now, like apologizing. But Chris knows there are some things that Gabby is hiding. He know Gabby hiding some things, and we know Gabby is hiding some things too. What do you think about that?
Yeah, she hiding something. Just the way she act. When I was looking at the show, I was like, why she don't want him? Why she tell him about the car was in the shop, and then she got to looking like she was scared and stuff. And I said she hiding something. So it came out, but she hiding something.
So she's keeping something from him. She reminds him that they are married. He apologized to her and he asked her for forgiveness. He said he's going to show her he really loves her, but we know he got more things to tell about her. He got a funny feeling about things that she not telling.
Mm.
So I'm trying to keep everything in order. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep everything in order. But when it's over, I'm going to read this article about them, girl, because it is not no joke. After I finish reading this stuff, I'm going to go back and I'm going to read the whole damn article about when he whooped her ass. And we're going to talk about Monique and her drama with her man. But I'm doing the show right now. Then I'm going to go back and do these articles that I found. So Cameron looks good. Cameron and Aries. Y'all hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. If you're coming in the room, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. So Cameron and Aries. Cameron looks good. He's out of the halfway house. Now, I like this couple. At first, I didn't. He proposed to Aries. She accepted. He proposed to her right in front of the damn detention center on his knee. He had this ring and he kept it for her. He's getting to go to the studio and he's going to work on his music because he's a rapper. He tells the guys he's getting married. He said this was the first time he was locked up, but he he can rap. And Aries was surprised how good he could rap. Aries was surprised how good he could rap. But you know, things got stupid, and he got stupid, and he grabbed the bottle knowing damn well he ain't supposed to be drinking, because that's part of his parole thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? What you think about that?
She had told him that she didn't want him to touch it.
Because
And
he
then
was
he went right in there with
drinking
them boys.
Patron.
Yeah. Then he went right in there with them boys, and I think he playing with fire, because if he keep on doing that, he gonna get caught up in it.
Exactly. Yeah, so he opened up a whole bottle of wine, champagne, whatever it was at the booth. And he know he ain't supposed to be drinking per his um his parole officer. And Aries is worried about that. You know, if he mess up a third time, he would lose everything, including her. So they are getting married in 24 hours. And she gotta meet his sisters and meet his daughter. You know, he got to meet her daughter and spend some time with her.
I
So,
think it's.
what do you think about this whole situation with Aries? That
I just think it's.
relationship.
I just think it's too soon.
Yeah.
Like she was saying, it's a little too fast and a little too soon. You know, she hadn't met his, she hadn't met his family yet when he proposed, and he hadn't met her family. And then I think he want to get married too, because he want to leave that state. He want to go down to Florida. Maybe that's
He want
why.
to be in Florida. He want to be in Florida, and
Maybe that's why he kind of rushing
that's
it.
why they get married. So, that's why they rushing it. So y'all, let's get on Nathan, because I really got I got some tea on Monique and some on this Chris drama where he beat where he beat Gabby behind, and I got an article I got to read on that. So let's talk about Nathan and Skylar.
Oh Lord.
Nathan saved enough money. Yeah. This couple, okay, Nathan saved enough money to buy her a ring. It took him 4 months to save that money to buy her a ring, but he wants to wait for the right moment. You know, he took, like I said, it took him 4 months to save up for it. So they got date night. Okay. He put that ring in the drawer because he wanted to pull it out at the right time. But that shit over with now. That is over with now. Because after the way she acted at dinner, he ain't ready. And they basically said it was over when they pulled off. So he kept asking her to come on because she got a friend. Some friend kept calling her, and it was a guy. And they out on date night. You supposed to ignore that call. Am I right or wrong? Or tell them, look, I'm having dinner with my man, and I have to call you back. He know that that's her childhood friend, but it was inappropriate for the situation. What do you think about that? What are your afterthoughts?
Yeah, she could have just told him, let me call you a little later. I'm out with my boo, and I'll call you back a little later. He just kept calling. I mean, even when he took the phone, he said, I'm out with my girl. I'm trying to have dinner. And he clicked up. He called him back again. So, that just pissed him off more than Nathan. I mean, he just went off, And she up there looking all, well, what's wrong? He a friend of mine, blah, blah, blah. She was missing the point altogether. Just was letting it go.
Exactly. So when they first got to the table, they ordered some wine, and it was the first time she had wine since she'd been out. So he asked her to behave herself, and it was on the second bottle of wine. They was on that second bottle. They was on that second bottle of wine. So her phone rings, and she answered it, and he feel disrespected because a guy keep calling her, and they are going on a date. They have some words with both of them. She act like she don't understand. He is now ready to go. He leaves her there, and she wanted to stay because she said she was hungry.
Yeah.
So the mood is over with now. The mood is over. It ain't no more to that. The mood is just over. The
Yeah, but
mood is over.
even after he left, some dude came over to the table. So was
And
that the
gave
friend?
her a shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and gave her a shot. That wasn't a guy on the phone. That was somebody who owed her some money. And I guess he called himself, welcomed her back home and gave her and bought her a shot. And
yeah,
he was
they
on the
can change
phone with her. He was on the phone with her and heard it. What you think about that?
that was stupid. Nathan Church came back in that building, came back in that restaurant. I mean, it was crazy. I don't know what she was thinking. I really don't. She did kind of disrespected him all the way around because it's supposed to have been her night, and she's been out long enough to call all her friends and tell them, "I got a date night with my man, and don't call me. I'll call you tomorrow sometime."
Turn the damn phone off.
You could do
Turn
that too.
turn the phone off. You know. But let's get to Justine and Michael. Michael wanted them to match, when they go out, they always matching clothes and everything. That's something that Michael wanted to do. So Justine ordered matching clothes for them when they are together. And
They
Justine,
look cute.
huh?
They look cute dressed alike.
I like this couple. I really like this couple, and I hope. Well, they got married at the prison.
Oh, okay.
They got married at the prison, and he was home in 9 weeks. So that's how that went. So yeah, they together, and um Justine is she here for it. She loved the attention that they're getting, and she loved being with her man. So they are talking about the restriction his parole officer had for him because they went to the parole office. He can't leave the state for 60 days. I guess 60 days is all around in each state. And they have 20. He got 20 years of parole over his head. This is his back end of his time, so he can't afford to do nothing. And they showed something. They showed something in the previews where one of them is going to be indicted. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to be indicted.
I hope it ain't him.
Well,
But
the lawyer is talking to Justine, so somebody's gonna be indicted, and I'm praying to God it's not him.
But you know what? His parole is so strict that he can't even pee good. You know what I'm saying? He do one look. If he be in an area where a cop at and they find he there, he go back.
He can't even drop a cigarette butt.
Nope.
Because that's considered littering.
All he can do is sit in the house, and he want to make music and stuff.
Well,
So
I'm for that. He doing something positive because with 20 years over his head, it's hard for him to do stuff, and even probably hard to get a job. So he got money saved up, and he got a shoe business. They got a clothing business going on that they working on. So Justine had been handling that for home while he was locked up. So they in a shoe business. So they've been doing good with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing pretty good.
20 years. I never heard of anybody having a 20-year probation.
Yeah, well, Pennsylvania, he got 20 years over his head. And he can't afford to get in no type of trouble at all. No confrontation, no nothing. So let's move on because I want to get to these stories that I'm dying to get to them because girl, they juicy. Gabby and Chris. Boy, if I got a story on Gabby and Chris, Chris beat Gabby ASS to the ASS. And she a pretty girl. So can you see black marks on her face? He'd have broke the girl tooth. But let me read this so that people can know what's going on with them first before I get to what he did. So Gabby lied about her going to see her mom. Chris got to see the car. He came out to go to the parole office, and the car was sitting right there. He told him that the car was in the shop, and the car was sitting right there. So Gabby said finally told him that her license was suspended, and it's not. It's more going on, and she can get jail time. And it's more, she's not telling him. She don't want to talk in front of the camera. So she took her stuff off away from the camera because she didn't want to talk on camera. You know what was known. She's facing 5 years or more. So she's going to see a lawyer. Chris embraces her and let her know that everything is gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm gonna be here for you, and all you had to do is tell me the truth of what's going on. Basically, that's all she had to do. So we get back to Aries and Cameron. Okay, so they got a lot to do. Aries got to get a dress for this wedding. Cameron got to get a suit. They got to get a marriage license. If they are going to be married, he could get parole where he lives in Florida. Aries meet both sisters, and they both gave them their blessings. She wanted to meet her niece. She wanted him to spend time with her daughter. He wants her to see his parole officer. What do you think about Aries and Cameron?
I think he kind of rushing it, but I think he's rushing it because he want to have a family so that when he goes to parole, when they see that he's stable and everything, he'll be able to go with her to Florida. Because I don't know how long she can stay where he is.
Right.
So I think they kind of rushing it. They might make it, I don't know. Especially if he getting out the town that he had the crime committed at. So maybe if you go to Florida, but he's still gonna be on probation, but he'll be able to go to another state. And he much has said that I want to get married now, get everything right, because in 18 months I can go to, I can go with you to Florida. Well, are they going to do the long distance relations or what?
Well, I don't know. Time will tell. Being that his parole officer said because he got married, if he's married, that's considered his family. After 60 days, he may be able to go to Florida to be with them. You know what I'm saying? After 60 days. Y'all, if y'all in the room, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like button. I do appreciate it. Okay, so he could be on parole for 3 years and 18 months. So if he do what he's supposed to do, 18 months he'll be out of it.
Right.
He can be home for good. With him getting married, it's a plus. He can't leave for 60 days, but he may be able to move to Florida because he has a family there. Aries is happy to see them. He feels like she's a mother to Cameron. She feel like she is mother because he acts so childish at times. You know what I'm saying? Putting this in my face and all this other stuff. I want you to sit in my face, and then when it was time to get up, they slept in a hotel. He said he got it all on his mustache. You know what I'm saying? So he's a joker. He nasty as I don't know what. He freaky as hell. He freaky as hell, girl. He is freaky as hell. So Aries is happy for him, and she feel like, like I said, she feel like she's a mother to Cameron, and she don't feel like she should feel that way. She shouldn't feel like she got to mother him. You know what I'm saying? But you agreed to be his wife, and being a wife is just like being a mother to your husband because you damn near do every damn thing for him anyway.
Right.
So Gabby goes to see her lawyer. She has a few cases that can give her jail time. She can't drive. She planned to plead not guilty, and that would give her at least 2 years. I hear something in the background.
I don't know what you hear.
Okay, it stopped. At least 2 years out to get her because Gabby was spending she was speeding 45 limit, but she was going 95 miles in a 45 minute in a 45 limit drive. She also had an assault charge, and she was worried about that. She also asked about a divorce. Did he do did he do divorce lawyer? You know, so that's wrapping it up on this part right here. But I want to get into this article on Monique and Derek. Hold on. Well, it won't let me share it. Hold on. It said an exclusive clip obtained directly ahead on the 23rd episode of Love After Lockup. Monique prepares to meet Derek as he is released from prison. Date draws near, and as excited as she is to finally be with him and see him in the real life, she also seems to have a hard time trusting Derek, even before he has really given her a reason to feel that way, and she catfished the feeling may be mutual. Did Monique catfish Derek on Love After Lockup? Monique friends have voiced their concerns over what Derek might think about Monique when he meets her as viewers see. Monique used mostly headshots in her online profile when she met Derek in prison on the pen pal site. Her friends have mentioned that they think Monique intentionally captured Derek by using a full body photo. But Monique seemed to like the faith of Derek being there for her no matter what, even though she has her own suspicions about who he is. In the clip, Monique admitted that she wants to be hidden cameras to watch Derek when he moves into his grandmother's house. Could it be because she doesn't think she'll trust him after he learns she might catfish him? It's possible at this point. And one of those friends called him out, which shows that she might not like him either. And Monique has yet connected with Derek's family. None of those bodies well for their future. Right now on social media, they do not appear to follow each other or neither interacts with each other on Instagram photos. Things don't look great as far as they were in Love After Lockup stand after today. So Monique and Derek have been dating for 2 years and they never met in person. So that's my question right there. They never met in person. Judged by that date, that Monique finally find friends exactly for Derek. There's a good chance they don't work out and once comes from prison. Maybe he agrees to Monique catfish him and they'll find their chemistry to be lacking after spending the better part of 2 years without seeing each other face to face. Either way, viewers are ready to see what happens with Monique and Derek. Yeah, girl. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
I think it's a whole lot of lines
So
going on.
I'm trying to yeah. So let me get into this one right here. Um Gadsby. The new season of Love After Lockup is pretty crazy. One of the couples featured, Chris and Gabby, have had drama-filled relationships that they expect to play out on camera. They should have been grateful I gave that boy a chance. This is what Gabby said. That they should have been grateful that I had gave that boy a chance. He almost was close to having a good, healthy life. I sent him back to the projects with his mama. You know, he robbed me and he robbed me dead, tried to really hurt me, going back to jail. He was found guilty, boo, and your mama was there shaking her head because she knew you messed up real bad.
Wow.
Incident allegedly occurred back in August and landed into Love After Lockup during an inmate back in jail in New York.
Wow.
Gabby posted a graphic photo on TikTok with Chris is violent and grabbing her and punching her in the face. I just think this is a lot of BS, and I don't care for it all. You know, he beat her, he broke her tooth, and he blackened her face. So now he back in jail, and so that's another crime that he's back in jail for. So, what are your afterthoughts on this on the episodes that we watched so far?
Well, maybe that's why Gabby was asking him about a divorce, asking the lawyer what he handle divorces. You know, maybe he showed himself a little bit more than she thinking he cheating. Maybe she showed her temper or something. You know, maybe she had a feeling that he was not right. So
But
I
she
mean,
was
but
she was
messed himself
hiding
up.
she was
I
hiding a lot of stuff from him too.
I get that, but not enough for you to want to beat on her. Unless I mean, no man should hit a woman. I don't care what she did. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I don't, I
right.
don't, I don't care for that. I don't care for that. If she cheated on him or whatever she did on him, and you know he got mad, he should have just walked. Besides, he must think, yeah, he must have wanted to get locked back up if he want to hit on her. He ought to know she was gonna press charges.
I was trying to show this clip, but it won't let me. Hold on.
I just think he won't think it.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to show this clip with his picture on it. It won't show. It's loading. Hold on. Hold on. Well, it won't show. But okay, there you go right there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Um,
I see some.
so right there you can see the picture. Yeah, wait a minute, it's coming back. It's running slow. Hold on.
Ooh, I see him. Ooh,
That's him beating her,
that is so
and he
crazy.
punched her in the face.
Wow, that's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? That's
I guess he was ready to
yeah,
go
that's
back.
him. That's him beating.
Yeah, I
So
see.
if you're in a domestic violence situation, please call 1-800-799-7233 to get help. No one deserves to be hurt in violence, as no matter who you are, male or female. man to man, woman to woman. If you are a domestic violence, please call 1-800-799-2723. That is the hotline. So yeah, that's my story on that. You know, let me see something. So the video was recorded in Gabby's living room and only lasts for a few seconds. But it's brutal. Media takeout watched the video, and the TikTok video also included photos of Gabby with a chip tooth and wearing a neck brace while being treated by paramedics. Phase of recommended skipping. Gabby rolled over the top of the video.
Wow.
Hold on. Now for the tea, Gabby is upset with WeTV is making them seem like Gabby took many thousands of dollars from Chris. Money he received in a lawsuit settlement, and she spent it on plastic surgery.
What? Oh, wow.
According to so this is his new mugshot.
Wow.
This is his new mugshot for beating up Gabby. So let me read this. According to Gabby, it was Chris' family and her believed the settlement money. And the beautiful reality star insisted she has been sending Chris' mom Felicia money. Gabby also told her fans that Chris was recently arrested and included a screen capture of his mugshot and arrest details.
Hmm.
So I question, they got married, but on here it said he's single.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they weren't really married. No.
Well, they got married right out.
Yeah, because I remember her asking him,
Well,
where's the ring? And he asked her, where's the ring?
Right.
So,
Right. And they both threw him away, for whatever reason, So it is what it is. So these are what he was it was assault attemption, SB, I don't know what all this reckless, terrorist threats of crime, violence, theft by unlawful taking. He stole money from her and disposition movable property,
Oh, he took money from her.
So look, we TV y'all got me up to I can't say that man paid for none of my surgeries. I paid not all trying to chop and screw words up. Y'all listen close. Y'all hear it sound funny.
Oh, I don't know what that about.
So Lockup is going to be filled with drama. It seems new episode Love of Lockup airing. So y'all can look at Love the Lockup on Friday at 9. I think it come on at 9:00. What time Princess will come on? 9:00, 8:00. It come on. I think it come on at 9:00 on WeTV, and if you got All Black, come on there. So it starts at 8:00, like the previous show, and then at 9:00 the new one come on. So the previous show come on at 8, and then the actual show come on at 9 on WeTV. Y'all, that's been my commentary on Love after Lockup. I really like Justine and Michael, but it's another couple on there that they didn't get into. They jewelry. She's a jewelry seller, and I don't have her name with me right now, but they didn't show anything about her.
I think it's Ashley. What's that?
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. So they'll probably be on there next week. Next week. So this has been my commentary. Pretty, you got any, what are your afterthoughts on the whole situation?
These couples are uh, very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what else go on.
So do you like the show?
Yeah, I do. So
You
far, so
like it?
good.
Yeah, I'm really into Monique, and I love Justine and Michael, and I'm curious how well we kind of know how Gabby and them gonna turn out because it happened, but I would like to see the young couple that Skylar and get act together,
Yeah,
because that man saved up money to buy her a ring. He really loved her.
I want to see what's up with what's his name, Cameron. I want to see what's up with him. He got some stuff up with him. I want to see what it is.
Yeah, we'll see, girl. We'll see. We're gonna see. So, and then next week is probably we're gonna have a wedding. So Friday we're gonna have a wedding. So we'll review it next Saturday, and that's for my show. Y'all hit that like button when you come in. I do appreciate it. On your way out. This has been Love After Lockup. I really enjoyed this show. We went a little bit over. I normally keep the show at 30 minutes, but it was a good show. So y'all hit that like button. If you subscribe, thank you for returning. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and I do appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll talk to you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.